Hello everyone! Today we'll continue our revision on connecting ideas. In this video, we'll be focusing on contrasting ideas. After watching the previous videos, do you still remember how we can connect different ideas? Correct! We may use connectives to join two ideas, just like what you see now. So, now we know what connecting is. How about a contrasting idea? What does that mean? Look at this. It may give you an idea. This is already an example of contrast. It means an obvious difference. Please note that the two things are different, but they're not necessarily opposite to each other. So, let's look at how we can contrast ideas when we are telling a story, describing something, or simply when we are giving both sides of an argument. In the past, you guys should have learned the use of but and however to show different or opposite ideas. For example, I want to go to the party, but I'm too busy. We usually use although to make the idea in the other clause, which means the other part of the sentence, more important. For example, although he is quite fat, he runs really fast. The more important idea here would be he runs really fast. Please note that we do not use although and but at the same time in the same sentence. When we want to show a surprising or unexpected contrast, we can use even though. Please note that we can use even though both at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. For example, we are still hungry even though we ate a lot. Or you may say, even though we ate a lot, comma, we are still hungry. And here comes in spite of and despite. Their meaning and the way we use them are basically the same. We use them before a noun or a gerund, which means the verb ending in ing. For example, if we want to say, there was a heavy rain, but we went to the park, we can say, in spite of the heavy rain, we went to the park. When we want to say, he is very rich, he is a millionaire, but he lives in a very small flat, we can say, he lives in a very small flat despite being a millionaire. After the word despite, we use a gerund being. The other way round, we can also say, despite being a millionaire, comma, he lives in a very small flat. Last but not least, when we want to state the opposite view and then the contrasting idea, so-called counter-argument, we can use this, despite the fact that. For example, he cannot see, but he is a great student. We may think that a student that cannot see may not have a very great academic performance. However, this is not the case. That's why we're using despite the fact that here. He is a great student despite the fact that. he cannot see. Please note that we'll have to put a clause after despite the fact that. The clause in this sentence will be he cannot see. That's all for today. To practice, you may form more sentences on your own. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the coming grammar videos. Goodbye.